what's up you guys, this is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today on Dress to Kill, we are taking a look at my TennoGen Round 14 haul. Yes, it is finally live, and it is also very much Thanksgiving here in the US, so I do have a little bit of an added disclaimer to the disclaimer that I normally have. Number one, Rob came off of a 6-hour stream where he was drunk for pretty much the whole time, took a drunken nap, and now I'm awake, so I'm not sure if I'm still in the I'm still kind of drunk place or I'm like slightly hungover place. So editing is gonna be minimal on this one. And you know, there's the whole normal disclaimer. I like what I like. I pay with this with my own money out of my own pockets, yada yada yada. Don't think that I forgot anything. I literally have the list right here. But if I don't like something, it's because I don't like something. Don't get mad if I don't highlight it, because I'd prefer to not drag someone just because of my own personal preference. Regardless, as you can see right now, we are starting off with the Operator Cosmetics, and there were several that came out in this bunch. However, this was definitely my favorite, and this is the Zen-Oryu mask by LED and Davenstar. It's also the Oculus and the earpieces. So let's go ahead and take a look at each of the items individually. Tell me that does not look kind of cool. Initially, I was not gonna buy this. I'll be real with you. I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know, it looks like some weird Oni bullshit. I'm not sure if I'm super duper into it. Oh, my operator's still got like the semen effects on him. That's highly inappropriate. But there's the Zen-Oryu mask right there. Let's take a look at each one individually real quick. So let's take it all off, and then let's put it all back on. Just ignore the semen drips. Okay, so as you can see right, it's really hard to ignore that, isn't it? Give me 1 second. Let's take off that sigil real fast. Inappropriate. So as you can see, there is the Zen-Oryu mask. I think it's actually really cool if you were looking for something that kind of covered up the face a little bit, like the, what is it called? The umbral scarf mouth cover thing. That's a cool way to do it. Let's go ahead and take that off, and let's put the next piece on, which is the Zen-Oryu earpiece. Where are you? You're here somewhere, right? Or am I crazy? I know I bought you. There you are. So here are the earpieces. On their own, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that the design is really nice, but they kind of just look like elf ears with earrings. So on their own, I'm not super fond of them, but I do like them with the set. And they were, I think it was like $1.99 or $2.99 a piece. There was something. They're not super duper expensive. And then there's the Zen-Oryu Oculus, which is kind of creepy because it looks like you've got horns coming out of your eyes, which is a bit odd, but again, I bought them because I like the set. So I was like, let's just layer everything together and take a look at how it all fits in, because I think it looks damn good. Where are you? Where are you? There's the mask. How about we take a look at it with like my favorite piece? Is that too much? Am I doing too much to the top half of my face? Maybe we need to kind of like bring it back down a little bit. We'll do that. There you go. I think it looks really badass. It's very like Oni demon-like. And I think it's perfect for somebody who wants to be a little bit of a trickster. Now, the next thing we're going to be taking a look at this. Yes, we did it. We bought the lantern SANDR. Now, for those of you guys who don't know my history with SANDRs, and I think everybody on stream watched me go through the emotions with this SANDR. This is the stick SANDR, and this one is by Sharky, Malayu, and JD. JD, is that how I say it? But I fell in love with the fact that the lantern is like rose gold. I could not say no to it. You can see the little wispy effect. I was like battling myself because this is like a statement SANDR. And I've talked about statement SANDRs a lot in the past. And let me take you through a tour of SANDRs that I don't use, but I bought because they were statements. As I was saying, they're fashion. The Sorry SANDR. You never see me wearing this, but I wanted to own it because it's fashion, right? You do it for the fashion. So we've got that. What else do we pick up? The Naru SANDR. You never see it in any of my customizations. It's for the fashion, right? So for me, I was like, oh, don't pick it up, Rob. It's, you know, it's just another thing that you're never gonna put on, you know, another Warframe. However, looking at it now, I do have to say I like the fact that it's a back attachment. It's not as big and as crazy as some of the other ones. It is still very much a statement piece. And I really did, I had to fight myself a little bit. I had to fight myself. I was like, Rob, don't do it. Rob, don't do it. But with some peer pressure from everybody in stream chats, we went ahead and picked it up. And I do have to say, it looks really fucking good. But again, it's more of a statement piece than something I would wear on the regular. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the skins that got released today, starting off with our good friend Zephyr and her new Grax skin. And this one is going to be a really odd one for me to say, because you guys know that typically I love, what do you call this? I love, oh my god, why is my brain? This is what happens when you drink in fashion, okay? When you drink in fashion, it's a little bit rough, but Faven_PS, one of the and this is coming back to bite me in the ass, because I've always said that Faven's Grax skins were very easy to color, and they were like, 1, 2, 3, boom, you look amazing. This one is a little bit more finicky, if I'm going to be honest with you. Not that I dislike the skin. I love the metals. I love the crazy faceplate beak combination. I love all of the placements of the metallics on the wings. I love the thigh metallics. It's all looking real good. But for once, he makes a Grax that is a little bit more difficult to customize. Can't hate him for it, because, you know, you switch things up a little bit. And for those of you who are curious, this is how it looks with the Prime details on. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. This is definitely one, you know, even though I do say it's a little bit harder, and it's not my favorite of his Grax skins, it's still one that I'm glad to have in my collection. And for those of you Zephyr mains out there, look, looks fantastic even with the Prime details on. So celebrate. And one of the things that I love, okay, it's a little detail, all right? See these little vents that he's got going on in there, and these little tiny vents? You go ahead and toggle the Prime details. Bitch, they are still there! They are still there. It looks fantastic. I'm super duper into it. So definitely go ahead and check that one out if you are a fan of Zephyr. Now, you know how I was saying that was not necessarily my favorite Grax skin of the bunch? Can I just tell you right now? Holy shit, the Limbo Grax is motherfucking fire. If I can find it, Limbo Grax is fire. Limbo Grax is fire. This is fucking amazing. And I'm kind of bitter, because the backstory of this is, ages ago, freaking Faven went ahead and gave me a picture of that that kind of like helmet. And he was like, don't worry, I'm working on a Loki fashion frame, yada, yada, yada. This is my inspiration from it. I'll see where it goes. I'm not promising you anything. Keep in mind, he says, I'm not promising you anything, because Faven's very good about not selling me hopes and dreams. But, you know, I bought the hopes and dreams before he even put it on the market. As you can see here, Limbo Grax is, I didn't even change the colors. He even did a good job with the colors. Faven! Look at the fabrics, look at the texture, look at the energy effects. Ooh, killing it! He is killing it, but wait. Oh, it even looks good with the motherfucking Prime. Now, of course, I gotta fix the coloring for like the coattails and everything. But damn! It is so good. This one, I have to commend him. He slaughtered it. He murdered it. He's killing the scene. But we're not even done with that, because we need to look at this for a moment. If you guys have not caught this yet, you need to take a close look at these animations right here. Because if we're talking about fashion for Limbo, we got to show off every bit and piece, don't we? Look at that face! It's so good. Oh, see, sometimes, you know, you put on a Zephyr skin and you're like, okay, this is cool. But then you put on your Limbo and you're like, oh, okay, I see you, Faven. You're coming for the throat. That sounds dirty, but that's exactly what you did, Daddy Faven. That's exactly what you did. We're gonna go ahead and move on next to Miss Equinox. Because let me tell you right now, Equinox got some love. Equinox got some serious love. All right, now this first one, I wasn't 100% sure exactly how I felt about it, but you've heard me talk about this person before. I loved his Loki skin. I even loved the Volt. I bought the Volt skin. I bought a fucking Volt skin, y'all. He did a great Oberon skin, and you've heard me say it over and over again. It's not necessarily my style, but oh my god. This one is the Megara skin by Volbjorn, the design walrus, the something walrus. He's a walrus man designer. And let me tell you right now, I think that this is fucking epic. This is really, really fucking cool. If you liked all of those really kind of like bio-organic, almost mutated kind of looks, it's amazing. It's really, really freaking good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the metamorphosis because this is a big part. As you can see, this night form is majestic. I love it. I love the textures that are in there. Listen, if we're gonna work with jelly fabrics, we gotta work with jelly fabrics. But the one thing that we didn't have previous to this was, I think one of the older Equinox skins didn't do the metallics on the body, on the face. This one carries through with those metallics. I love it. I think it's fantastic. And then we get into the day mode. Day mode looks savage. Day mode looks absolutely savage, and I really fucking love it. So this is definitely another one of those ones where it's like, I bought it, but I'm buying it because I like appreciate the texture they put in. I'm appreciating like the little details on the hands, the little way the color blends. And you know what? Volbjorn's set is always great if you want to do some weird, funky color combinations, because I find, and I'm gonna be real with you. Hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad at Volbjorn for a sec, okay? Of course, it does allow me to do my job. We're gonna look at the default colors. Why is this the default color set? Volbjorn. Why? Because looking at this default color set, I was about to not buy this, okay? It looked cuckoo crazy. This is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs colors, all right? I don't even know what this is. But I'm glad I picked it up because with what I was able to do with it in the short amount of time, I loved it just like I love the rest of his work. Now, speaking of someone whose work that I just always love, let's talk about this. We do have another Equinox skin, which I'm sure many of you guys were anticipating. Oh yes! We have Faven's. We have Faven's Divisia skin. Can you tell me this is not just iconically Faven? No, oh my god, did I say Faven? Oh my god, it's Susan! Where's my brain? This is what happens when you drink too much on stream. For 6 hours, you literally Captain Morgan's and some burritos. This was full when I started, just to let you know. So as you can see, it is beautiful, it is wonderful, it is iconically Hitsu-san. One of the things I will say is the helmet is kind of really, really floppy. I think in a previous video I was talking about how there was like a lot of layers to the Garuda skin with like all of her like ribbons that are flowing off of her. I'm getting that same tassel feeling, but maybe it's on trend or something. But let's go ahead and metamorphosize real quick. This by far is like, this day skin. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so freaking good. And I love that he's gone ahead and put in the triangles. Listen, we're triangle fiends over here. In this house, we love our triangles. So I've got my triangle back there. He's got his triangles down here. It's like a big triangle family. And not to mention that night form. Tell me that is not sickening. It is not absolutely sickening. And the thing is, I love this. We have the triangles coming down in a pattern here, but it's also got these little tiny like lines. Like the detail is so rich. The detail is so thick. The detail is so buttery. And I am very, very much living for it. I love it. I'm going to be honest with you. I prefer the day mode more than the night mode. Because, I mean, I don't know. She just looks like a queen, and I love it. Like warrior queen with these gauntlets. Oh, sickening. So both the Equinox skins, definitely go ahead and pick them up. The first one is more if you want to play around with cool colors and do some funky things, but y'all know I'm a classic, so I gotta go ahead and stand for Mr. Oh my god, I was gonna call him Faven again. Why, Hitsu-san? Why? I love you. I promise you I love you. Let's, real quick, we're gonna do a sidetrack because I haven't actually equipped it. I just bought them. I really just bought them and did not even equip them. That's exactly how it goes. D Prime, what is it called? Oh my god. It's a rapier. There you go. Dressedtokill Prime. One of the things that I also picked up is we have the Ferida skin. And this one is also by Hitsu-san. This one is also by Hitsu-san. Let's just equip it all the way. And by Rail. So you can see it right here. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. And it just fits this skin so well. I'm wondering, are you gonna let me do this? Or like what's happening here? No. Okay, so Rob got a little bit of an issue. A little bit of an issue. The blade is untintable. I'm gonna have to put in a couple phone calls. Because y'all know I don't like untintable blades. That's a metallic that I want to metallicize. Okay? So call your friends. Call your local fire department. Let them know that there is a bit of an issue and we'll get that taken care of. Well, I hope they'll take care of it. I don't know. My bitching doesn't always pan out. But we do have another Rapier skin, and this one is by Faven. And this one is... Okay, this one's just by Faven. Okay. We got that one, and as you can see, this one is a Grenier themed one. I love the way that the kind of blade kind of comes in on itself. I love that. Just the detail is great, and I love the energy effects that comes along the back. And you kind of really got balls on the side, so you know, little balls, nice blade. I'm into it. Grip it tight. All right, let's go ahead and move on because we're being inappropriate here. All right. So we got through some weapon skins. We got through all of that. But you had to know that this was coming like the light of Jesus. Let me tell you on stream. This is the Zamariu. Y'all fuck me up with these names. The Zamariu skin by LED 2012 and Damon Star. I don't even need to talk. I could just let it talk to you itself. It's literally singing hymns of angelicness to you if you don't understand. Let me show you right now. The detail on this is amazing. Look at these boots. Look at those boots, all right? Look at these little shoulder details right here. Who are you? Who are you that you are not all over this? Y'all are kidding yourselves. I think my favorite detail here is actually the metal jaw piece to her helmet. Oh, it's sickening. And I've told this story over and over and over again. And I don't mean to get in trouble. I don't mean to drag anybody because this turned out great in the end. But when Len was working on this initially, right? I was getting tweets from Len. He was like, oh, you guys, check out this skin. And I was like, not talking about this. Not giving it a heart. Not talking about this because it was not looking as good as this. Slowly but surely, he kept working. He kept tweaking. He kept altering. And finally, he released this hot fucking fire right here. Listen. I have people that I love in the community that I think are fucking amazing, but I'm not gonna gas them up unless I really think their shit is good, and this is fucking dope. So what we were exploring around on the stream too is we're taking a look how the glass takes energy. Look at that beautiful, luscious energy. But we do have to make notes. This right back here does not take energy the same way that the Garoskin does. This is more frosted. So you get a lot of dogs barking in the background while I'm recording. Listen, this is fashion. Don't get in the way of fashion. And Miss Gara here is doing a beautiful job. Hey, don't interrupt. So as you can see right here, you can get the glass to shine and sparkle and be like incredibly gorgeous. Are they keeping this? I don't know. I hope they keep it. I think it looks beautiful. Does it match her old SANDR? No, it doesn't. But you know, whatever they do with it, I think that at its core, it's a beautiful fucking skin. And we also have to show you how crazy colorful you can make it. So if you really want that energy color to pop, you can make it pop. If you want it to be more subdued, you can make it more subdued. It's really all up to how you want to handle it. I actually really think that that looks pretty too. So there are many ways to customize the skin. However, I think just it's epic. It's fucking epic. Oh, so all of you Garahmins out there, celebrates your new fashion deity, because that's what she looks like right now. And the way that I also said this on stream is I feel like this looks like a Digital Extremes deluxe skin. That's on the level that I feel like. It's like really feels like you completely transformed her. So I think it's beautiful. I think it's wonderful. And these pets are gonna make me crazy. But the last thing that I wanted to do with Miss Garah over here is I wanted to go ahead and take a look at the list of the TennoGen, because there are definitely some things that I feel like are worth shouting out. Mainly because of the fact that, like, listen, Rob doesn't have all the money in the world, and if he had more money, this is where he would have spent it on. There is the Kubrak skin. I fucking love it. It's just a really nice, just hefty knife. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and they say, no, that's a knife. That's exactly how I feel about this. I was like, I just like knife skins. I'm into it. The other thing that I would have picked up was definitely the heavy blade. I might still pick this up, to be honest with you, because it's still a Grax and it still kind of fits in. And I love me some Sharky. I love me some Faven. This might end up in my collection eventually. I'm just a little too lazy to do it right now. I'm giving that a big old thumbs up. This is another one that a part of me is like, man, I kind of like, you might end up seeing this in my collection as well. Oh, I'm a crack. I'm going to end up buying this, aren't I? This is the NYX Ascophilia skin. I think it's beautifully designed. I love the energy effects on it. You never know. I might end up rocking this when they redo NYX's abilities. You never know. You might see this come out. The only thing that I will say is I don't really like the chest patterning because it makes her boobs look really flat. I mean, don't do NYX like that. That's just kind of wrong. That makes me feel bad. The other one we were taking a look at is also the Necros Charon helmet, and this is by Malayu and Sharky. This, hold on, I gotta show you how this works, because we were looking at it on, a lot of people were telling me, oh, let's take a look at it on the deluxe Necro skin, and I was like, pass. It doesn't look that great on the deluxe Necro skin, in my opinion, okay? But it actually looks really good. It actually looks really good with the Necros Grax skin. So here's real quick. So we're gonna take a look at this. Don't mind that customization. That's not a real customization. So we're gonna take a look at it on the Urkala skin. So that's actually an Urkala customization right there. And then this is how it looks on the the deluxe skin, because it's got that little wispy fire thing that's really cute. It's got the dangly bits that are really cute. I, for some reason, am not as fond of it here, but if you go ahead and you put it on the Grax skin, I actually think it's kind of fire. It looks really fire on that Grax skin. I don't know what it is. I think it's maybe because the shapes on the Grax skin are a little bit more rounded, and I feel like the roundedness kind of fits in with the Grax skin. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. But those are the skins that I would definitely highly vouch for. Pick them up today. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description box below to the full listing, just in case, you know, there were some things that you might have wanted to take a look at that I didn't necessarily cover. Look at it. Look at it. It's so cute. Anyway, that about does it for me for now. So hopefully you guys, you enjoyed this episode. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. My ass is gonna go get hydrated. I'm gonna take a shower, wash off my makeup, and have a good rest of this evening. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.